wanita turut memainkan peranan yang besar dalam pembentukan dan perkembangan Islam. Salma Al-Faruqi merupakan seorang tokoh wanita Islam di Cordoba yang turut sama melangkah dan berjuang untuk memperkenalkan Islam kepada masyarakat Sepanyol, khususnya di Cordoba.
Actually, in my youth, I was in nuns school. Because in our part of the world, I don't know why they have tendency always to think that if we have a Western education, so our future is better.
Menerima gelaran Queen of Cordoba, Salma Al-Faruqi yang juga merupakan isteri kepada seorang ahli falsafah Perancis, Roger Garaudi, memainkan peranan penting dalam membangkitkan warisan Arab dan Islam di Cordoba dan pendidikan umat Islam di Sepanyol.
It was in 1987, I used to live in Geneva, precisely before coming here. And since when I choose the Western countries, after deciding to put the hijab, and it was in the early 70s, and I had never problems, neither with my hijab nor with my state. All people used to respect me and love me also. I'm not saying this, because I used to treat them with love and with care, because we are human beings, and in the Quran it says, God, if He wanted to create us the same, it was able for Him to create us the same, but we are different so as to know each other and to enrich each other.
Since we don't have Khilafah, we don't have any political leadership, we don't have unity. The Ummah has been divided in little countries, or all arguing each other with their own language, nationality, flag, and all like that.
Can you repeat the sentence?
Namun begitu, beliau tidak terkecuali dari merasa kecewa, terutama sekali dengan sikap umat Islam yang mengambil agama mereka sambil lewa.
In the teaching of Islam, always the effort is conditioned. Even when Maryam alayhi salam was pregnant and was alone, and God will tell her, you have to, shake the palm tree. It was possible for the dates to fall, but this is what I'm saying. Now we have billions of Muslims. What are they doing for Islam?
Generally, people, we don't usually feel any kind of hostility from people in the street. There's always exception. From my experience with friends that I have that have converted to Islam, their families sometimes don't take it well. So when they start wearing a scarf or hijab, it's the families usually that is against them doing it or against them being Muslim until they understand.
Minat dan cinta beliau terhadap keunikan khazanah lama telah memberi satu dorongan pada Salma, dan akhirnya beliau serta suami mewujudkan La Casa Andalusi, sebuah museum yang menyimpan banyak penemuan sejarah dari Sepanyol dan dari seluruh negara.
When I used to go to the tower, precisely when we opened it, on my way I used to discover many patios, and these are jewels of the old houses here in Cordoba. But then after 10 years, they were closing, and when I used to ask what's happening, because the old ladies were taking care of the houses, and after they died, they were selling the houses and converting them in modern apartments. And when I came to really, I was so sad. I told my husband, we have to react to this, because this is a heritage, and it's important heritage, and we have to do something about it.
Tidak cukup dengan sebuah museum, Salma mengembangkan lagi sayap perniagaannya dengan membuka sebuah restoran halal, Salon d'été.
After opening this house for the public, I found, well, when I came, it was, of course, it's a fact that here there was no place, more of the places open to the public are bars, and so I had in mind to open it, but when I got the possibility, it's a house of the 13th century also that it was open for the public first as a tea room, but then we extended it to lately, not a long time ago, as also a halal restaurant.
Peluang pekerjaan di Sepanyol sangat terhad. Atas sebab ini, beberapa orang wanita Islam di Sepanyol mula mengambil langkah ke arah memulakan perniagaan sendiri, biarpun hanya perniagaan kecil.
They used to looking for work, but right now in Spain it's difficult to find a job, and especially for a Muslim woman, if you wear scarf and everything is more difficult.
It's very difficult to get a job for anybody right now, and I think for women more, and the way the system is set up here, once you're past a certain age it becomes more difficult to get a job.
Yes, I have been working on ceramics from last 3-4 years, but I have a child of 2 years and a half, and I don't have too many time to work to be in the workshop, so right now she's in a kindergarten, 3 hours in the morning, and I take that time to produce my things.
Pendapatan mereka mungkin masih belum mampu untuk membantu mereka hidup mewah, tetapi yang pasti cukup untuk memberi kepuasan bagi mereka.
I have another friend who has now opened a takeaway food shop, Wasila. She's Algerian and she's been here almost as long as I have. Apart from that, women, I know a group of women who live in a village outside of Granada, and they're baking bread, organic, wholemeal bread and sweets and things, and they've just 3 or 4 women who have gotten together, made a sort of just to bake, not to sell at the shop, I don't think, and then they deliver.
This market is once a month, and I participate always I can, and it's very nice because it's young people, like different themes of design and art. It's very nice. My stuff is more like inspired in Alhambra, so it's more for the tourist people. They like more because it's something about Andalusia, Alhambra, and Arabic design.
If one doesn't change oneself, you don't change your surroundings. So, in a way, we have to begin with ourselves and our family, and then our neighbours, and try and be respectful of one another and have love for one another, and see what we have in common.
I told you we are billions of Muslims. If each one put $1, the people who have money, and the one who has a little bit more put $10, you can even buy all Cordoba, and not only Cordoba, all Andalusia.